I swear this football club feels like it's taking the piss out of me this window. And not in the way that it has done in the past where you're like, I can't believe what we're doing. Although I can't believe what we're doing is probably my overriding emotion right this second. So I was just live, literally minutes ago. I get off and we get Manchester United have agreed on personal terms with Manuel Ugarte. For everyone saying who was next, I did think it was going to be Ugarte. I actually think I said, what's the odds on us getting, here we go, this time next week? I said, I think it's 10 out of 10, the way everything's going. So, contract terms, discussed, player keen, moving to United without Champions League football. Club talks continue. More clubs also inquired. Same agent as Lenny Euro, George Mendes. Christ. So this has come out of nowhere. And honestly, I think it's quite funny that we were literally just sitting, I was upstairs in the loft a second ago, just talking about, I'm stunned. I'm almost lost work. I'm knackered, right? I am so tired. I just thought I'm going to sit down. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm going to relax. I've got to be up early in the morning. I was debating trying to do 10K at 6 in the morning. I got no chance. I got to get this video out now. But yeah, Ugarte, essentially, terms agreed. We know that they want to play him. We know that so they want to offload him. This is happening. This is 1,000,000% happening. United have come in and just absolutely donked our cocks on the table and gone, fucking, how do you think of that? Unbelievable. Now, the way this is going, yes, players need to be moving. I'm hoping for a Sancho or maybe an Anthony, or you would think probably a Casemiro. Moving on, there might be some shocks in there. There might be some surprises in there. There might be a Rashford. There might be a Lindelof and a Maguire, or an Andonor Maguire that move on next. If those things continue to happen, United are happy with them. Like Wan-Bissaka, there's been a bit of talk of Anthony McTominay. If those things start to happen, it's not out of the realms of possibility that United next go and pull a De Ligt out. And maybe even another player, maybe a Rabiot. Like, if I'd have said to you, start the window, here's what we're going to do, lads. Xerxes, Euro, Ugarte, De Ligt, Rabiot on a free. This Ivan Toney thing's not going away. I haven't a clue how we're going to play. I have no idea whatsoever how we're going to play. However, I'm excited because there is strength and depth. And it's been so long since United. This window, for all of the backroom staff that have come in, we are probably operating at somewhere between 15 and 20% efficiency. The lads are probably pulling 24-hour days where they're absolutely sculling Red Bull like it's going out of fashion and just trying to get things done. I like the sort of confidence, assurance that you get when we're making signings at the moment as well, where Dan Ashworth's like, blah, 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 blah. Here's what we think of this guy. Here's what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. I might be tempted to get my pants off because Manchester United are acting like we are back. We're not back. We are not back until we put our name back on our trophy. That's been on there 13 times. That's when we're back. But we are acting like we might be on the way back. And that is exciting, isn't it? It's been a minute, boys. It has been a minute. But this football club is starting to look like it knows what it's doing again. It is starting to move, bringing in players like De Ligt is a little bit. You could see Woodward signing De Ligt, couldn't you? You really could, with the circumstances being what they are. But the fact he's taking a pay cut, Ed Woodward didn't know the meaning of that word. You know, there's a little bit of momentum starting to creep in, isn't there? Liverpool could be fucked. You're looking at some of their big players having 12 months on their contracts. You're looking at a new manager coming in who, has got a record comparable to our assistant manager in Holland, let alone our actual manager. Seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy on the training pitch, big smile on my face when I'm seeing that, by the way. Loving seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy. What is going on? Oh man, we might be back. All we need now is to get Erik in as some sort of fucking mad ambassador of football. Just sat there fucking singing, Zox is on fire, your defence is terrified, or some shit like that with no top on. Man alive. I'm excited. I'm that excited that I don't even know what to talk about. Everyone's sitting there, some people in the comments, how does Ugarte play? He plays like... You see the way we made it a bit of a basketball game last year? Some might call it a ping pong game because of the way we fucking traded shots with people. 25 shots against Everton and shit. Like absolute carnage. Ugarte is going to stop that. And he's going to keep it quite simple. There's potential fan favourite in there for him. He didn't have a great season at PSG. PSG up its own arse with player power though, so let's be real. But he did establish himself in the team. He did well at Sporting. PSG paid 60 mil for him. If United end up pulling this off on like some sort of a loan deal, we've done an absolute carnage, haven't we? We've genuinely done an absolute madness. We need a bit of stiffness in midfield. We need a bit of... which I know that wasn't a word, right? But you know what I mean. We need a bit of that in midfield. If we can get a bit of that in midfield, we can score goals. We should be able to stop goals. We should be able to play out. That transition's fucked us. With Ugarte in there, I think United now start to address some of the issues that Casemiro's performances highlighted last season. We start to address the just... what the fuck is going on here? Kind of just basketball game-esque play that we saw from United last season. That might stop if we have players capable of recycling the ball better and you start to see United creeping up to 60, 62, 63, 64% possession. There isn't the requirement to be quite so good. We're buying players who press. We're going to play players who press. So you've got a way more front foot aggressive press when you lose the ball and better players to look after the ball. And then my guy, Manuel Ugarte, just going to be just hunting people down. No fly zone over the centre of that pitch. Like a rapier fucking missile system just going, get the fuck down. I like it. It's the right tool for the job that we need in. Not necessarily someone that's a mega money signing. Not necessarily someone with shitloads of Instagram followers. I like it. Makes sense. Shit, man. Genuinely, I'm about to film transfer review in the morning. I don't know if you knew that we filmed it on a Friday and we spend all day editing it, fucking about, and then it goes out Saturday morning. I'll just let you into a little secret there. Don't worry about it. I have no fucking clue what we're going to talk about. They're all getting done. This time next week, we'll be like, anyway, that was transfer review. See you in the summer. Shit's wild. I'm going to end it on this. Who next? See you in a bit.